Assalamu alaikum everyone. Here we are just taking the route for Sedona, Arizona. And this is after we got out of Grand Canyon earlier that day. Here we specifically chose this route because this route is amazing. As you can see, we are driving on a curvy road with mountains on both sides. The elevation at the entrance of this route was around or a little bit above 7,000 feet above the sea level. And by the time we will reach Sedona, it will be a little bit above 4,000 feet above sea level. So it is really cool. Look at the scenic beauty of this route. The weather was amazing. It was 10 degrees hotter than Grand Canyon, but sky was super bright and blue. It was so bright that my sunglasses were not even enough. Along this route, mostly on the right hand side, was Oak Creek. However, there was not a single parking spot available for us to stop our vehicle and check out Oak Creek. You will see ahead there was a parking spot that showed 90 minutes delay after you buy the ticket and find a parking spot. After reaching the town, we first jumped into having some lunch and then checked into the hotel for cleaning up and refreshment and getting some rest. And then we headed out for a scenic drive. We just drove from there, driving this behemoth, but extremely thankful because it's very powerful. So we're gonna go there now. Look at that. We took advantage of our time difference with Pennsylvania, so we woke up early and headed out to see the bridge right away. This is around 6:15 in the morning, 6:20, so it's cold. And the Milky Way was there last night, but we were not in this spot. And we attempted to see the Milky Way from this spot the night before, but headlights from sporadic traffic was not helping us. Man, I would love to climb way up there or there. It's amazing how bright it looks after the sunrise. Just spectacular. People keep walking there and hiking. Tons of trails. Look at this. So we got information of this trail from a guy last night, and we are parked here. We cannot go further because you really need a great SUV 4x4. But look at this landscape. So this is where we plan to come tonight for stargazing, and I can tell that guy was right. This is why you need a Jeep or a 4Runner, because of this kind of terrain. It looks like it is manageable and you can keep driving, even with my Highlander. No doubt this was a spectacular spot for stargazing. However, as you can see, the mountain ahead of us was on the east and the Milky Way would appear from the east. And at this time of the year, it was horizontal. So we were worried about Milky Way getting blocked by the mountain there. After going for a nice morning walk on this lovely trail, we finally left. And you will notice that right after this trail, it goes through a wonderful neighborhood. And I can only imagine how lucky those people feel living in that neighborhood. After this, we checked out the Sedona downtown area, of course, and headed back to the hotel to change for our next adventure. Here we are just arriving at the trailhead of Schnebly Road or trail, but we quickly realized that our vehicle is not equipped to handle this kind of terrain. So here our path is that way an hour perhaps, Schnebly. But there's no way I'm taking my rental vehicle there over those tracks. But we're gonna walk and check. Look, you definitely need a special, good 4x4 vehicle with that kind of off-road terrain tires, else you're gonna risk punching your regular tires, punching a hole and cut, then you'll be in trouble. Look how that vehicle is easily coming. Even that is having a little tough time, but okay, this is Pittsburgh Mount Washington on super steroid. Look at this. We met our friend and his wife for lunch that day, and they gave us information about this spot, which totally shows the whole downtown Sedona from here. Our friends needed to leave for Phoenix, and we also needed to head back to the hotel to get ready for stargazing later at night. So we left that spot, but man, going out of this area, the mountain area on the left was so amazing to see. You almost can get distracted driving down this road. When I was coming up, I missed taking pictures and videos of the whole mountain view on the right, but this time I attached my GoPro on top of the vehicle. That area was right beside Sedona Airport. Everyone goes there for seeing the sunset. Obviously, we missed the sunset. However, we were rewarded with a lot better view later at night. Second and last stargazing attempt tonight. We are currently in the middle of nowhere, and I'm gonna try to show you. We are at the trailhead for Devil's Bridge Walk. Let's see. Here we just started walking for the Devil's Bridge, and before the hike we just met a wonderful family and we kept talking with them. And doing so, we ended up taking the longer trail route instead of the road route, which we did not plan to do at the very beginning. But later,
Look at the
it proved out to
ground
be
here.
very nice.
Whew, early morning. Wow. Look at this. This is our way. Wonderful, wonderful hike. It's short, but I mean, I haven't gone to the bridge yet, but the map says it's short, but it's super enjoyable.
This was a wonderful mixed terrain with a 360-degree mountain view, and boy, I enjoyed every moment of it.
Oh, that's via road versus trail. Beautiful part of the trail. It says to the Devil's Bridge to the left. I think we're gonna rest here a little bit. So far we have done 1.52 miles. Look at this. Which way should I start? Left to right or right to left? Look at this. This is what we need to take on our way back. It's the road. This is what we should have used. But anyway, it was a great exercise. I can say it's like a beautiful mistake. Now, the final and last stretch for the bridge. That bird is awesome. So we have this on the left and that beautiful mountain on the right. So there's something I wanted to show you. Look at that wall, and there's a big gap, a vertical cave kind of thing. Isn't that cool? And look how green it is here. The temperature difference from the parking lot to here is 10 degrees, means it's at least 10 degrees colder here. See this or not, there's a big piece of rock standing there, like it may fall any day. I wish I could zoom it. I'll capture with my camera too. Hold on. Look at that big piece of rock, boulder, whatever you call it. I think this is the last challenging part of the hike. Last half mile though. Sun is out completely. I think I can see the... Oh, there's people lining up. Wow. So we'll be getting there. People are posing for pictures, but Darch is behind there. We're just taking our time.
Yep, every time I thought it was the last stretch, it was actually not. I was yet to see some rougher terrains that I needed to climb, and so did my wife, but it was absolutely worth it.
You can get the idea of how rough the terrain is, but you can do it slowly, one rock at a time. It's very manageable. If that's too tough, take this one. I'm gonna take this one for the time being. So this is where it gets, I think our trail is that way. So this will be a little tougher towards the end, but we can do it. We are really getting close, and it's really getting challenging. Yes, look at this, man. Who left the rock here? Oh, I love seeing these layers of rocks. Oh, whoa. Oh, Lord. Gotta climb up this to go there. But we'll make it. Traffic.
Yeah. How are you?
Hello.
It was great.
Oh, cool.
Finally, we made it to one plateau. Look.
Can I click the demo?
Just when you think you're at the last stretch, it's not true. There's more to go. There's a traffic jam. Let me show you the difficult terrain we have to climb up from. It's fun, man. This is the final stretch. I may stop doing video for a bit because we need support, so past the difficult terrain. Yes. Okay, we are done with our toughest part now. Oh, here's the arch. We made it. This is the famous, and people are lined up just to take a picture there.
Yep, that's totally true, and that's why
Look
you
at
need
this
to get to that spot as early in the morning as possible so that you can spend your time to take pictures until your heart is satisfied, else there's a 20-minute delay per family.
So it's 3.2 miles hiking for us.
Oh, yeah.
So we made it, but we're in line. My wife is there. Finally going to the much anticipated Devil's Bridge. Woohoo! It's way broader than. Is this where the gap is? Right here? So I'm going all the way to the edge of the Devil's Bridge, a little bit further than what everyone is doing. So now heading back.
And there we go. Just like others, many others, we were fortunate to walk on that bridge ourselves as well. And we used 3 cameras for this.
Going downhill.
Time to head back. We just have to make sure that we get down to the flat land safely without hurting ourselves.
Just so these steps are good. এই যে এখান দিয়ে আসো বড়। এই যে এখান দিয়ে আসো। Now be careful, এখানে slippery হবে. So all this. Yeah, that's a good line.
How long is it from here?
From here, just going there 10 minutes, but then you have to wait for a whole line of people taking selfies and all those things. And coming down the toughest part. Now we are on our way down. First collateral injury, this cactus thing just penetrated through this and got on my toe. It was pretty painful. All right, made it through the difficult part. Now we are heading back. We are tired. We've been hiking for 3 hours 14 minutes, 3.94 miles so far. So I'll let you know how many miles in total when we get back to our vehicle. I won't do any more video after this. All right, finally we are on our way back, and this is on the shorter route. So this is called a road. So first we thought this was shorter, so hiking would have been easier, but this is worse. That longer trail was way better, soothing. I don't know how this is called a road, but of course this is off-road road. Wonderful. But
Actually, if I had a great
Jeep
off-road
or
vehicle,
4Runner
I would cherish
with
this road.
proper trail tires. Finally, we are seeing our vehicles in the parking lot. Yay! Man, it was getting tough towards the end. Whoa, we made it. And 5.76 miles total. Wow, good job, man.
Boy, we were really glad to get back to the vehicle because it was getting hotter and the road was rough. In order to celebrate, this is where we ate Sedona crepes. Food and people were amazing. You should try it too. Now it's time to fly back to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Thanks for watching and have a wonderful day ahead. Let's keep all our national parks all around America beautiful.